Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going to talk about self-care, and we don't mean on the fitness level, we mean on the everything else level.
Mental, mostly just that.
Mental self-care and different ways that we've
Cleaning
found
yourself. Taking a shower.
are important. Calm down. We haven't got that far. We just started.
I can talk about my struggles whenever I choose. You can't filter me.
No. Listen. I went out last night. Oh, nasty. Oh, sicko.
Anyways.
I went out last night with my mom group, which you so need to be a part of. It's so great.
I don't, people.
Listen, neither do half these women. But it's fine because they feed you and they give you hot coffee, and then you also get other free items. And you really like free things.
Let's say I'm interested now that you say free.
Yeah, like free food, you can pick whatever you want. They do mom swaps, so you can just dump a whole bunch of your shit, and then you can pick out other things that you want. It's a really good time.
Interested.
And they feed you. It's a good time. Anyway, so
Right.
I'm part of a group called Mothers of Preschoolers. And we do like mom nights out. So like you can bring your kid or you can leave your kid, but you just like go out with a group of moms and you all just like talk about whatever the heck you want. So we went out to Gaslight. And so this is the result.
You got to go out and have some fun and leave your baby at home. I also actually got to do that this week. As you guys will see in my vlogs, it was actually the first time Blake ever got left home alone with Bennett, and I went and got my hair cut.
It's beautiful, huh, guys? Look. Oh.
This is the first time you'll see it, actually, because my vlog won't go out till a week after this.
Yeah, it's beautiful. We love it. And in case you're wondering, yes, her hair does curl like that on purpose. It does that by itself.
You like my hair?
Listen, it's just because I'm jealous, because I wish my hair curled like that.
And for my hair to curl like that, I have to get it wet, which means showers, which is hard to get in when you're a mom.
This is true. But lots of moms have lots of ways that you can take them with you in the shower.
Which I do sometimes.
Which is also a really good, in between bath situation. Mm-hmm. So, if your kid hates, I guess my mom calls them sponge baths, but, wipe baths.
Where you just, wipe their whole body.
with a baby wipe. Which Skylar hates. So,
Bennett doesn't mind it.
Skylar's hated it since
he also just likes to be naked, so I think any excuse he has to be naked.
Side note, Skylar took a nap this morning naked.
Yes, Skylar.
She liked it.
Yes.
So much.
Be even naked.
But then when I woke up, I was like, why is she naked? And I was like, oh yeah.
What I do most of the time is, so Bennett has this bouncer that I can also put on top of it's almost like an indoor stroller, or if you just have a bouncer too, or even just a car seat. Mm-hmm. Just set him in something and put him in the bathroom with you. That's what I do. Yeah. And then I can still talk to him, and plus Bennett likes the sound of water, so that also helps him stay calm. I can usually shower for 10-15 minutes, but that's about max time that I get. Or if my husband is home or whatever, he'll take him, and then I can go take a 30-minute shower, and it's everything.
Yeah. Skylar's pretty chill, so I just I'll set her down in her rock and play, because our the way that our room is set up, our bathroom and our bedroom is all kind of one, because it's a trailer. And so I'll what I do most of the time is I'll set her down, and if she's sleeping, she'll take an hour nap or whatever, so I'll just go get in the shower while she's sleeping, or I'll just set her down in that thing, and she'll just talk and play to herself while I go get in the shower, and she's good for 30 to 45 minutes. I don't always take a 30-minute shower just because I've got shit to do, and also I'm like a cat. I don't like to get into the water, but then once I'm in the water, I don't want to get out of the water.
I just love the water.
I like to be in the water swim-wise.
I like to be in the water every way-wise. I love water.
I don't, there's just something, I'm just man, like, I don't want to get wet. And then I'm like, I don't want to get out. Like, once I'm in it. But another thing that's really hard is finding the time to do your hair and your makeup.
If I have time to do one, I only have time to do one. I never get to do both. I have not gotten to do both since he was born. I have not had my hair and my makeup done at the same time for 5 months, probably. Because you best believe I did not bother when I was 9 months pregnant.
I did a lot. Because I didn't have the gym anymore, so I was like, okay, as long as I can keep, like, doing my hair and my makeup, I think I'll be okay. And then I quit, and then she got bad.
I was so miserable, I just let everything go. I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna be a vegetable in my bed all damn day long.
You did. You were basically bed rest, like, your whole pregnancy.
I was so uncomfortable. It
Yeah.
was so hard for me to, well, number one, it was hard for me to get up out of bed, so... Unless I had to pee, which was frequently, I did not bother.
Yeah, I worked the whole 7 months of my pregnancy, so...
I worked
I was
until...
pretty active.
I worked until it was 2 months out from having him. So, yeah, because you were done working, like, 2 or 3 weeks after I was.
Before you were. And I started working at Dick's.
Yeah.
While I was super pregnant.
No, I mean, like, I stopped working at the deli, and then you stopped working
at Dick's.
3 weeks later or so.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
And I was working, like, 9 to 5. Getting paid shit.
I was getting paid pretty good. Because I was a teen lead.
But to be fair, they also let me, like, sit down if I needed to.
Yeah. They had, like, a chair with a register for Danielle. So she just, like,
or, like,
sit
when I was making the food, when I was food prepping, I would take the bar stools from the bar area and put it at the counter and sit there and make it.
Oh, whatever works, man. But I think,
I
like...
was still working.
It's true. Well, as we've mentioned before, Danielle and I were really in a routine of, like, self-care.
Yeah.
Where we went to the gym, we put on what we call people clothes. We did our hair.
AKA not
did
leggings.
our makeup. And we took a shower every day. That was just, like, that was one of the stipulations. And we didn't wash our hair every day or anything like that.
Rinse
but it was
your body.
It was like, yeah, we got in the shower every single day. And even with, like, a kiddo, you know, it only takes you 5 minutes to hop in the shower, soap up your body.
And your face or whatever.
And, like, your face, if you do that. And then, like, rinse off and get out of the shower and just, like, put some lotion on or whatever. And you're just, like, boom,
I can
self-care
do that
done.
in 2 minutes.
Yeah, like,
I have.
done. That's how we do self-care. But for other people, it's...
You know, go get your nails done, get a
Yeah.
pedicure.
If you have money.
Yeah, which we're both a little tight on. Anyways, go for a girls' night out. Have some drinks with your friends, which we don't drink.
I did a little last
Well,
night.
I mean, like, we don't go out.
No,
we're
we
like,
don't.
Woo!
Yeah, we're not party people. We're not.
No.
At all. But, yeah. I mean, I've got a mom group, so, like, that gets me out of the house at least twice a month. Sometimes 3.
I think since Bennett has been born, I have left 4 times in total without him. So I've only been away from Bennett for like 4 times the whole time that he's been born, and it was an hour.
I've been away from Skylar a lot more, but that's because I was
You were coaching. Yeah. So I've missed out on a whole 4 hours.
Yeah. Yes. That was one thing that I did for self-care for myself, because I do go stir crazy, so in order to get me out of the house and to go and do something that I consider to be fun, I continued coaching. I think everybody has their own thing that they like to do, and you just have to, like, find that thing and then make sure that you put it in your schedule. Like, it's a non-negotiable thing, which both of us are terrible about. But it is non-negotiable. Like, that's not something that you can just, like, push off to the wayside. In fact, like, I know you don't go to church, but, like, at church, one thing that I, like, heard that, like, kind of blew my mind, and I don't know why it did, is they were talking about, like, godly masculinity or something. and it was like the 12 rules for a guy to live by, and one of them is mom is a priority. Not kids. Like, your kids are obviously important, but the mom needs to be the priority. Because if mom is happy, then everybody else is happy.
A lot of the time, the way that, and I've heard other people say that in different ways too, when, you know, if they talk to Blake or whatever, a lot of people say, like, you know, it's kind of like a circle. Like, she's taking care of the kids and you, so you need to take care of her.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, somebody has to be, like, making sure that mom becomes a priority, because one thing that I think every single mom does is immediately put all of our needs and our desires and our wants completely, like, not even on a burner. Like, it's beyond putting it on a back burner.
It's in purgatory.
It's like, yeah, back up into the fucking cabinet that is the death cabinet.
And is locked with 600 deadbolts.
Yeah, it's like the Pandora's box. Our husbands are not always there. Well, ours aren't always there to make sure that that could be a thing that happens.
Yeah.
So we have to be in charge of, like, doing that.
Which, for me, declines so hard when Blake is not home. When Blake is home, obviously I get a lot more of a break and I do so much better, especially on the eating front. Because when Blake is home, he'll cook for me. Mm-hmm. Which is something that I very much enjoy. So, like, this past week that he's been home, he's grilled twice, which is awesome. He made me breakfast the first morning that he was home.
Cute.
I know. And I know from asking other moms, it's not, like, it is a problem for other moms. Because you don't think about it. You think about if your kid's okay, what your kid needs next, and it's just... not about
because you suddenly are no longer on your schedule. Like, I sat down and I wrote out a schedule for myself, and I wrote out a schedule for Skylar, and I wrote out like a cleaning schedule. And then I started to realize, like, my schedule and her schedule, they don't match, because what works for me and the times that I want to do them doesn't match with what Skylar needs, what her schedule is, and all of that stuff. So, like, you have to, like, find some kind of a happy medium, and it just doesn't always feel like there's enough hours in the day. And so, like, before you know it, it's like 4 o'clock and you haven't eaten breakfast or lunch because you've been busy playing with them and feeding them and cleaning the house and doing other stuff, and it just, like, doesn't even cross your mind. So I don't know if you guys have noticed, it's not exactly in my vlog because I did a really bad job vlogging this week, but little Miss got her ears pierced.
Oh, how cute. I always make breakfast in the morning, and Bennett is ready for that. So he'll play in his bouncer or whatever for a good 45 minutes. And that gives me time to not only cook, but it also gives me time to clean up after I cook and eat. So it's just really getting them also into that routine of things, and that helps a lot if you make it a constant thing.
Yeah, and even as they, you know, grow up and they become a little bit more independent, you know, there's still that constant tugging at you, needing you, wanting you. Mom, do you know where this is? Mom, can we do this? Mom, do you want this? And then, you know, maybe that 2:30 happens or that 2 o'clock happens, and they know I'm going to go in my room and I'm going to quietly play by myself because it's mom's time.
Mm-hmm. We'll be back later this week with more videos.
Keep watching as we journey on.